Hey guys, it is 5 o'clock in the morning and you probably can't see me right now because it's so dark outside, but we're actually just pulling up to my mom's house. We're picking her up today. I woke SJ up really early and we're going to be going, he woke up just fine. I thought he would be in a cranky mood, but he woke up in a really good mood, and we're going to see some air balloons, some hot air balloons that are about 30 minutes away from us. So we're going to do a little drive here super early this morning, and we're going to go get some hot chocolate. And are you excited about the hot chocolate, buddy? Yeah. We're going to go get some hot chocolate and cinnamon rolls with icing, and we're going to go out to the hot air balloon. So we're really excited. Can you say hi? Hi. Hi. SJ, are you excited? Yay! You just can't wait, huh? You can't contain yourself. What are you most excited about? The balloons? Or the hot chocolate?
Hot chocolate.
Hot chocolate! Say yay, hot chocolate! Chili Willy. Gonna get some cinnamon rolls, buddy? Hey.
I like your shoes, buddy.
Is that good, buddy?
Yummy.
It's a big cinnamon roll. I already ate almost all mine. Big line over there. Where's the balloons? Blowing them up.
Really good shoes. Let you see them.
Oh my god. It's going up. It's going up.
Ooh, that feels good.
I know, I can feel the heat from it.
Maybe not the champagne version. Maybe there's the
It's cold. Hey guys, so we're obviously back from the air balloon show that we went to today. I was like really tired, so we came back, and I didn't get very much sleep last night because I think I was up till after midnight just looking at videos and stuff online, and then I had to wake up at 4:50 So I barely had 4 hours of sleep last night. So when I got home, I like crashed and I took a little nap, and then I woke up and showered, and we went to this festival with some friends, and it was really fun. There was like lots of booths and food and like shows and bands and stuff that we walked through for a couple hours. It was a lot of fun. Okay, so I wanted to share with you guys about the balloon thing, why it was so important that we went. It's kind of something that my mom and I have done for the last, we've done it for years, but we haven't gone since, I thought it was really cool because the last time we went was this time 4 years ago. And it was the day that I took my first pregnancy test because I thought I was pregnant with SJ. And I remember that I didn't even think about it when we were at the balloon show, but my mom and I went. We had our traditional hot chocolate and cinnamon rolls. And then we met my aunt for breakfast at a place, like a little popular breakfast nook place that we really like. And I started feeling kind of like queasy, and I didn't want to order anything on the menu. And I just like blurted out from, I was just like, I think I'm pregnant. And it was after I did like the Clomid and everything. Nobody knew that I had done that, but I like had this feeling that I was pregnant. I just felt like nauseous. So on the way back from breakfast, my mom and I went to a drugstore and bought a pregnancy test. And my husband wasn't home or anything. We drove back to my house, and I took the test, and there was nothing on it. There was no lines or anything. I don't even remember how many days I was back, because I wasn't tracking it really. I just had done my first round of Clomid, and they actually gave that to me. I hadn't even tried it. That was my first time trying, and I got pregnant. They just knew that, like in my family background, that my sister had a hard time getting pregnant, so they just figured I was the same way. So it's kind of weird because usually they have you try for a certain amount of time and then they give it to you. But so they gave it to me the first try, and then I got pregnant. Obviously, there was a result, but back to the story. So I took the test. It was negative, but I was actually pregnant, which is crazy because I was just kind of like ruled it out. And then about 3 or 4 days later, I woke up about midnight, and I was in the bathroom feeling like I was going to throw up. And it wasn't like nauseous. It was I was in so much excruciating pain that I was like, my body was like getting sick. And it was because of the Clomid. I actually got 8 cysts on my ovaries, and they were bursting, and I can't even explain to you what that felt like. It was just like the most excruciating pain. Yeah, at that point in my life, it was like the worst. So after that, we had ended up going to the hospital. They were doing, you have to do their routine, drawing your blood and everything. And when the doctor came back, my husband had actually left the room to use the restroom, our waiting area room, and my mom and I were in the room with the doctor. And he said, well, we have the cysts, and he kind of explained what was going on. And he goes, and you're also, it's showing you have like 250 HCGs or something. I don't remember exactly the number. I think it was 250, but I feel like it was. And he goes, so you're almost 2 weeks pregnant. And I was like, 2 weeks? He goes, it wouldn't show up on a pregnancy test yet, but he said, but you're around 2 weeks is what it's showing. And I was like, what? So I couldn't believe that I was pregnant. So my mom got to hear that, and she was like really excited. It was both of us. And then literally right after he gave us that news, my husband walked in. And so I didn't want to tell him. I wanted him to hear it like that. So I said, can you repeat that last thing you said? I want my husband to hear about, like the cysts and everything, and then the rest of it. And so he's like, oh yeah, sure. So he repeated the whole thing, and then my husband was like, what? So he was real excited, but he was like in shock, like we were, that it just worked so fast. I mean, it was just our first time trying, so I wasn't even like, there wasn't any pressure to it or anything. I don't know. I didn't feel like there was, 'cause it was just like the first time ever. And I feel like I wasn't going to find out for a couple more weeks, but because I got the blood drawn, I found out. Because I was only, I wasn't even, I must have just like implanted or something for it to show up like that. But anyways, I took a pregnancy test like a week later, and it was like a faint line. So I don't know if I just don't show up. That was like it for me. So I didn't have experience taking lots of pregnancy tests. So that's all I have under my belt for experience, was that one faint line test. So I'm really excited to eventually get double lines and see that. But anyways, I thought that was really cool, because the last time that we were at the show, and this time we took SJ. So the last time we were there, I was actually pregnant at that balloon show, and it was just really neat, because that was like the first moment that I like knew in my heart that I was pregnant. And then this year, to be able to take my son, it was just like so much better having him there, and it was just really cool. It wasn't that it was so much better, it was just that it was different, and it was really just a neat thing, because that was like the first time I knew that I just had this feeling. I knew I was pregnant, and then I was able to take him this year with my mom. So it was just one of those things that are like a great memory that you'll always remember. And so today kind of just reminded me of, that time with my mom 4 years ago, and it was just really cool. So anyways, also I had this really strange dream. I'm 7 DPO today, by the way, and I don't want to I don't want to sit and tell you like all these things I think are symptoms, because I did that for you guys last time, and they were just in my head, I think, or they were happening, but they were just, happening in my body at that time. They weren't pregnancy signs or anything. So, you know what? I'll just tell you what I'm feeling. I'm not saying they're symptoms, but this is what I'm kind of feeling. I've been feeling since last weekend, since I ovulated, every day. They don't even feel like cramps, but they just feel like, I want to say they feel like pre-cramps, if that makes sense. So I just feel like this mild, like it feels kind of like I'm ovulating for a week, basically, is what it felt like. It's like you can feel things like shifting or something, like moving, but like it's cramps, but it's not painful, and it's there, but it's like barely there. But it doesn't feel like cramps, like you're gonna get your period cramps. So I really have no idea what it might be that, but like I said, I haven't had my period since June, so and it was just like a crazy coincidence. Hey guys, sorry, my phone died. So I was saying that it was a crazy coincidence that that I happened to test with the ovulation test, and it came out positive. It was just like so random. So anyways, I've been feeling that mild feeling in my stomach. That's pretty much it. I don't really have any. I haven't been feeling like nauseous. I haven't been. I don't know. I think I felt dizzy, but I don't know if that could have just been because I was sitting down and I like stood up too fast. So and I've done that quite a few times. I was cleaning out our garage, and that could have just been because it was hot outside. I was bending down. I was bending over a lot, so that's probably why I was dizzy out there. So it's so hard to say that you're having a symptom, because all these like symptoms can be just things that are, normal everyday feelings that we just don't really notice because we're not trying, to get pregnant. Well, we're trying to get pregnant, but for somebody who's not trying, it would be, you wouldn't notice it if you weren't, but because you are, you're more aware of your body and what's going on. You're just kind of focusing on every feeling you're having, and you're like, is that a symptom? And so I'm not really wanting to do that this time around. I'm trying my hardest to just relax and to not really read into things too much, because last month I swore I was gonna get a positive, or I just felt like everything I was feeling, I felt like I had everything. I was nauseous, I was hungry, I had to go pee a lot, and then I was thinking about it, and I was like, I didn't have to start peeing like a lot when I was pregnant until my, until my bladder started getting squished. It wasn't for a few weeks. I mean, it was probably like into my second trimester. I mean, I had to go more often, but it wasn't noticeably. So I thought maybe I'm just drinking a lot of water and I have to go to the restroom. So that's not a symptom either, for me anyways. Maybe some people do have, maybe some people do have to like urinate the first, couple weeks, like a lot, but I didn't have that experience the first time, so I'm not saying that's a symptom. So yeah, pretty much it's just been my stomach. I do have to tell you guys, I don't know if you guys know what this means, but after we got back from the balloon thing, I was so tired. So I took a nap, and I went actually just to lay down in the bed, and I fell asleep. But I woke up. When I woke up, I felt like I had been sleeping for like 10 hours. But I was like in this deep sleep. But I think my husband said it had only been like 45 minutes or something that I wasn't, that I was in the room. But I felt like I grabbed my phone actually and like looked at it. And I was, because I thought we were going to be late to meet our friends at the festival we went to. I thought we were like really late, but I still had a few hours to go before we met them. But I woke up like in a panic because, I don't know, have you guys ever had a dream that I had the strangest dream that all my top teeth, there must have been hundreds of my teeth or something, because they kept falling out. Like my teeth were falling out, and I would catch them in my hand, and it was weird because I would be like going like this in my dream, and they were falling in my hand, and when I looked in my hand, they were like pieces of chalk. So weirdest dream ever, I know, but they were like broken up pieces of chalk, but like they were all like thick, broken up colored chalk. It was the strangest dream, but I was freaked out because when they would come out, they looked like teeth, but then I looked at them in my hand, and they were anyway, that sounds crazy, but yeah, so I had that strange dream, and then I had, within the exact same dream, there's two dreams in one dream. Within the same dream, I had a dream. Okay, in the dream, I was sleeping in my dream. And so I was dreaming of myself sleeping, and my husband and everybody was trying to like ask me questions and wake me up. And I just remember that I felt like I was taking some kind of like sleeping pill or something in my dream, because I could hear them talking, but like my eyes were like closing, and they were closing and closing, and I couldn't open them. They felt so heavy, and I could hear these people like talking about me. And I swear, I woke up, it was the strangest thing. In my dream, I was thinking, how did I get to my mother-in-law's house? And then I swore I was there in my dream. And then it was just, it was just crazy. So when I woke up, I was wondering how I was here, because I thought we were at his mom's house. And yeah, and then I was just like nuts. So when I was literally like drenched in sweat, so we had to hop in the shower, and like, it was crazy. And I guess it freaked me out because I was like, I woke up just like really abruptly. And people say that odd dreams are like a sign of, could be a sign too, but I have random weird dreams. I just thought that was like really crazy, and I wanted you guys to hear if you guys had. I know I looked into it to see what that means. I know like what your teeth falling out means, but I really don't know the sleep one. That's kind of odd. So anyways, that was very strange. But yeah, I'm 7 days past ovulation today. And yeah, we had a really fun day. I'm gonna make some dinner here soon. We just went and bought like a ton of groceries, so I'm at, you know, when you have like a million groceries to choose from and everything kind of, I'm hungry right now, so everything sounds like so good. I have to figure out what to make because I have lots of options. So hard. So I'm thinking I'm gonna make like a chicken chow mein type thing because my husband likes that, and I'm gonna try a new recipe so that I found on Pinterest. It looks really yummy. So anyways, guys, thanks for listening to me talk and talk and talk. Yeah, so it's been a week. I probably will take my first test on, I want to take it on Wednesday at 10 DPO, but I'm thinking that's too early. What do you guys think? I don't really have I don't have the weight that everyone else does for a period. Like if, you start your period in 14 days after you ovulate, because I haven't had a period since June. So I don't even know, who knows if I even ovulated. That's why this is just like so up in the air. I don't even know what if that test was like wrong, or I think it even actually was expired. So who knows, but anyways, I feel something. So I had to have ovulated. I either ovulated or I'm about to start my period. I feel something. So anyways, I'm going to test, I think, Wednesday. Unless you guys think I should wait longer, I don't know what to do. So give me your advice. Yeah, let me know if you guys have weird, crazy dreams like that, because that's just strange. And anyways, I hope you guys had a really great weekend, and I will be posting another video in the next couple days to keep you guys updated. Alright, talk to you later. Bye.